Exit the Kenya African National Union. Enter the National Alliance. TNA will now be the official vehicle for Deputy Prime Minister Uhuru Kenyatta's quest to be the fourth occupant of the House on the Hill. It was a launch like no other, from the organization to the security and the protocol. Large screens were all over the KICC grounds as Deputy Prime Minister officially launched the party that will, according to him, form the next government. Uhuru Kenyatta had all the company he needed, from his mother, family to the politicians that are supporting his presidential bid. Although the TNA is yet to gain wide recognition, the crowds that swelled the KICC was enough to predict a quick rise to its popularity. Uhuru says TNA is a party like no other.
Let us no longer settle for mediocrity and barren promises. Because of the pursuit of happiness is not the preserve of a few, but it is the birthright of all who believe in its pursuit.
TNA, he says, will be a party driven by everyday needs of Kenyans and will uphold and respect constitutionalism and believe that internal problems of Kenya can be solved internally and not depend on external help even when faced with the slightest of problems.
Our sovereignty, ladies and gentlemen, is core to the beliefs of the National Alliance, and safeguarding it will be paramount if we are to gain the respect and influence we deserve as a nation.
The launch was also attended by URP presidential hopeful William Ruto, New Ford Kenya presidential aspirant Eugene Wamalwa, several cabinet ministers and members of parliament.
I know today, as my brother Uhuru launches his bid and his party, there are those who will want us to look at him through tribal blinkers and just see another Kikuyu. I know we shall look at him and see the real Uhuru Kenyatta.
Tungeomba kwa hii chama ikuwe ni chama ambayo iko na mwangaza.
Uhuru steered clear his case at the ICC and never mentioned any of his fellow presidential aspirants in a speech that lasted 40 minutes. He says the party will now embark on a nationwide campaigns and will field candidates in all the elective posts in the coming general election. The launch was also monitored through big screens via satellite links in other 6 towns in the country. Ochieng, KTN, Sunday night.